Hi, welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel and Travel Corner. We keep great radio from the past alive. Today we're going to Los Angeles and 93 KHJ and the legendary Robert W. Morgan. Robert W. Morgan was one of the most popular morning radio personalities in Southern California. He was also the announcer for the TV show Solid Gold through the 80s. He hosted mornings at 710 KMPC, KIQQ, Magic 106, KMGG, K-Earth 101, but he's best known for his days as hosting the morning show at Boss Radio 93 KHJ. His first tour of duty was 1965 to 1970 when he left to go to work for WIND in Chicago. Then, in 72, he rejoined KHJ, but he departed a year later along with the real Don Steele when they decided to join KHJ architect Bill Drake across town at KIQQ. Robert W. Morgan was a legend. So many people grew up with him. If you like what you hear, feel free to give the Aircheck a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel too, so you'll be updated every time we post something new. All right, let's go back and relive those great mornings and get Morganized with Robert W. Morgan on 93 KHJ Los Angeles.
Don't matter to me.
20 minutes before 7, this is J. Paul Huddleston, KHJ 2020 News. The father of modern Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser, was buried this morning near a mosque named in his honor. The simple burial followed a chaotic funeral procession, said by one reporter on the scene to be complete pandemonium. During the procession, which attracted over 1 million mourning Egyptians, police were unable to keep the mourners behind barricades. They crowded into the streets, jostling the dignitaries in the funeral line of march, including Soviet Premier Kosygin. The race to containment. Details and Mal Albert Sports upcoming on KHJ. Los Angeles weather just ahead of much more music and Robert W. Morgan. Look for another warm 90-degree day under sunny skies, light smog in the basin. In the valley, it's now 61 degrees. In Orange County, 66. Downtown Los Angeles, 66. And here in Hollywood, it's 62 degrees. This is J. Paul Huddleston, 2020 News.
93 KHJ.
25 or 6 to 4, Chicago, on the Robert W. Morgan Show at 6:53 from KHJ.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
I just did.
Hughes Air West leaves for Las Vegas twice a day from Ontario, 4 times a day from Orange County, Santa Ana, and Hollywood, Burbank, and 8 times a day from L.A. International. 6:54 in the Morgan from KHJ. They had smog yesterday in Honolulu. So I'll dedicate this record by Blue Mink to us.
More music, KHJ.
At 6:57 in the Robert W. Morgan, 1956, Platter Gold.
Oh, yeah. Robert W. Morgan, KHJ, Los Angeles.
7 o'clock in the Morgan, and this is Neil Diamond.
More music, KHJ.
7:03 with Robert W. Morgan. Hitbound by Candy Staten, ladies and gentlemen, and Stand By Your Man. Yeah, that's Candy Staten, Hitbound on KHJ, and Stand By Your Man with Robert W. Morgan, 7:05. As you know, as I announced earlier in the week, I'm leaving for Chicago and radio station WIND. I'll be working for a while, and then starting next week, Charlie Tuna will be doing a morning show. Now, he was supposed to call me this morning, and he was going to drop down and kind of break in, and, you know, how to get along with the morning people, you know, how to find out what J. Paul takes in his coffee and whatever else it is he has, and find out what Failsafe takes in his you-know-what. But apparently Charlie hasn't gotten up yet. We're making every effort to reach him now, but people have been trying that for years.
Hey, fella, you know it's time to paint your house.
Recovery War.
Shop every night till 9, Sunday 11 to 5.
93 KHJ. Light the fire today.
Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, and that's called Our House from KHJ. Robert W., good morning. It's 7:10.
Those old Pacific cruise ships were great, weren't they?
The proud bird of the Pacific.
Barry Sullivan. Tell you what, Barry, you quit doing radio commercials and I'll quit acting in movies, okay? We'll work it out that way. Continental's Air Cruise leaves 3 times a day for Hawaii, twice a day for Chicago. If you dig airplanes, KHJ suggests you go fly a kite. I made the last part up. KHJ suggests the Torrance Aerobatic Air Show, October 3rd and 4th, at the Torrance Airport, Pacific Coast Highway, between Hawthorne and Crenshaw Boulevards. Drive or fly in, depending on what part of the valley you live in. 7:12 in the Morgan. Beetle Gold on KHJ. Is anybody... Denise, would you go out and check with Griff out the guard shack and make sure that he recognizes Charlie Tuna so he doesn't lock him out, because he should have been here about an hour ago. J Tripper, yeah. 1966, KHJ Beetle Gold with Robert W. Morgan, 7:14. How's your Moog?
2 miles under the Arctic Sea for the electronic revolution.
You'll find ever-ready golden energizers at your nearby thrifty drug and discount store.
KHJ weather.
For the Southland, which is near here, continued sunny and warm weather with Los Angeles expecting a high of 90, 95 in the valley, a high of 92 Orange County, light smog in the basin. Orange County reports infrequently. In Hollywood right now it's 62 degrees.
Thrifty is a drug and discount store. And much, much more.
You know how Charlie Tuna expects to do the morning show on KHJ starting next week. Let's come down here and break in on a job, you know. And he was due here this morning. So something apparently went wrong. Montego Bay from the Bobby Bloom album. That's Bobby Bloom at 7:18 with Robert W. on KHJ. I don't think Charlie realizes the importance of doing the morning show to, actually get up and be here on time. Because, if you're late, it's very possible that a whole city could be late if you start running behind. And we're going to have a serious talk with Charlie, if that's possible.
Sears leads the way to lower refrigerator prices. Sundays, noon till 5.
7:19 in the Morgan from KHJ. Tomorrow is my last day on the air, and Charlie's going to have to start after that. Out in the country, from the new KHJ Boss 33 Dog Night with Robert W. Morgan. It's 7:22. In the Los Angeles area, 100 offices of the Beneficial Finance System are within the sound of my voice. See the white pages of your phone book for the Beneficial Finance office nearest you. Loans up to $5,000. This is ridiculous. Now, if Charlie just chooses not to come down here and break in, that's one thing, but he should be up listening, don't you think? He's used to getting up for 11:30 in the morning, and I realize that's quite an adjustment to have to make. But we checked the wet pages, the unlisted wet pages, by the way, and I got Charlie's number. And I'll see if I can't run some. You got that coffee, Denise, or are we going to sit there?
Right here.
Thank you, babe. You haven't seen Charlie, have you?
Yes,
You're just ad-libbing little devil, aren't you? Clean her up and get her out of here. No answer. I wonder if he's already left the house.
Hello?
Charlie?
Yeah, hello?
Charlie Tuna?
Yes, it is.
Charlie, this is Robert W. Morgan. You remember me?
Yeah, right.
Down
Hey,
to-
Robert W.
Down to radio. You were supposed to come down this morning and break in on the morning show, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Have I overslept?
Yeah, because if you're gonna start to take it over next week, man, the morning show starts at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means you got to get up like 5.
Is this a picture phone, by the way?
What?
I've been taken in recently by the jockey short commercials, and I'm certainly not dull anymore.
There he is. That's what you got to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. You wake Charlie Tuna in the middle of the night, and right away he's got a one-liner laid right on you. Are you going to come down this morning or not, man?
No, I would have been down there already. The restaurant doorway across the street waiting to come off. If I would have made it.
And Charlie, would you at least listen for the rest of the morning, and I'll try to throw out a few tips to you about how to handle the morning thing here, okay?
All right.
Because I think it would be invaluable.
What is it? Wait, what is it on the dial?
Is there an engineer here? Where's Don? What is it on? 930, Charlie.
930.
930. Just get to it.
Let me write that down.
Yeah,
930.
30.
30.
The big 930.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, so try to listen, will you? And feel free to make notes, Charlie.
Okay.
Okay, but in the meantime, I'm sorry I woke you up.
That's okay, Robert. I had to get up to answer the phone anyway.
93 KHJ. You're something that I just can't miss. More music, KHJ.
Sorry. right, Charlie. 728 with Robert W. Morgan, a 1960 Everly Brothers Gold, Kathy's Clown.
Don't want your ass, Kathy's Clown. Robert W. Morgan, KHJ, Los Angeles.
7:31 in the Morgan, and I'm going to dedicate this record by the Poppy family to Orange County. And that's where I went right.
More music, KHJ.
7:33 in the Robert W. Morgan, and if you live in the Valley of West L.A., my telephone number is 788-200 in case you want to call up and express yourself. Yeah, man. Charles Wright, Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band. Hitbound on KHJ and express yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce at this point, after being on duty for only an hour and 37 minutes, Denise has already got a whole pot of coffee made. Ready to go, baby. Go in and write some more one-liners now, will you, please? 7:37. Good morning.
Hey, you're doing a double take. New Diet Pepsi.
When does the hotline always ring? Yes, good morning, KHJ.
Robert W.? This is Charlie again.
Charlie who?
I want to thank you, listen, for getting me up a few minutes ago. And as long as I'm awake now and I'm listening this morning, I was wondering if you could play a favorite song of mine. It's one that's very near and dear to my heart.
Well, Charlie, as you know, being a boss jock yourself, that we here at KHJ, you just call us up and you say it, and, of course, we then in turn play it. So what do you want to hear, man?
This is the dawning of the age of aquarium.
93 KHJ.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get up at 7 o'clock some morning next week, cook yourself up a bowl of oatmeal, turn on your radio, and listen to lines like that, you're on your own.
This is J. Paul Huddleston, KHJ 2020 News. It was a chaotic scene in Cairo today. Over 1 million whooping Egyptians forcing their way into the funeral procession for President Gamal Abdel Nasser. The throngs of mourners lifting the gun carriage on which Nasser's flag-tripped coffin rode, nearly spilling the casket off before club-swinging police intervened. Police and troops manning barricades dropped their rifles and collapsed in tears as the wild mourners overwhelmed them with sheer numbers, scores of persons fainting in the 85-degree heat, including Nasser's widow. Nasser was buried in a simple mosque just outside Cairo, named in his honor. The Egyptian leader died Tuesday of a heart attack. House movers jammed traffic. Details and Mal Albert Sports upcoming on KHJ.
When it comes to clothes,
Los Angeles weather just ahead of much more music and Robert W. Morgan. Look for another warm 90-degree day under sunny skies and light smog. In the valley, it's now 60 degrees. In Orange County, 68. Downtown Los Angeles, 68. And here in Hollywood, it's 67 degrees. This is J. Paul Huddleston, 2020 News.
93 KHJ. More music, KHJ.
7:56 in the Robert W. Morgan. If you're listening, Charlie, this is always a good time of day to play a nice old sentimental surfing song. And then just before the vocal, you can scream, "Boss!"
93 KHJ, double golden. Robert W. Morgan, KHJ, Los Angeles.
It's 8:01. Good tuna.
More music, KHJ.
8:03 with Robert W. Morgan. It's always good, Charlie, to now and then get a little dramatic, you know. Kind of, otherwise, if you just keep playing fast records, keep pumping them one-liners out, people don't notice you. That's why you just kind of got to settle back and change the pace. And people say, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And you say something like, "Ladies and gentlemen, now on the enormous 93, we're about to hear the current recording by Simon and Garfunkel, entitled El Condor Pasa from the Bridge Over Troubled Water album." Then you open your window and listen to all the radios going, click. El Condor Pasa, Simon and Garfunkel on KHJ, AM, it's 8:06 with Robert W. Morgan.
All the risk is taken out of purchasing a used car at the world's largest Ford dealership, Ralph Williams Ford, because every 68, 69, and 70 used car, regardless of make or model sold, 100% unconditionally guaranteed for the first 6 months or 8,000 miles, parts and labor on all mechanical parts. The world's largest Ford dealership, Ralph Williams Ford, on Ventura Boulevard in Encino, open Monday through Sunday from 9 in the morning till 12 midnight.
All cars mentioned subject to prior sale. Baby!
93 KHJ.
That's called Time Waits for No One, and that is a great record. KHJ hit by Friends of Distinction with Robert W. Morgan, 810. American Savings, the nation's largest... Hey, it must have been a great record. A guy on the radio just said it was. Oh, good. The nation's largest publicly held association not only pays the highest interest in the nation on insured savings, but now has a savings plan that will increase your earnings even more. Open a 2-year investor's passbook account paying a high 6% guaranteed annual rate on a minimum balance of $5,000. Additional funds may be added to the account whenever you want, you know. Your entire balance, with interest compounded daily, will earn 6.18% each year. At the end of 2 years, your American Savings $5,000 account will be worth $5,637.43. In 4 years, $6,356.13, 9, 10. Other accounts also available, beginning with the 5% day-in, day-out account up to 7.5%. You following me so far? Choose... Charlie thinks this is one big one-liner. We'll get to the payoff, Charlie. Choose the plan that's best for you. Wouldn't you be better off at the giant American Savings and Loan Association with assets over $2.5 billion and safe since 1885? If you dig rare cars, KHJ suggests the Tustin Boys Club Pageant of the Automobile, Sunday, October 4th, at the Union Bank, American Savings, a lot of banks here. These are tough, tight money times. We want to get all the plugs we can in. On North Main Street in Orange, featuring antique, vintage, and classic cars. It's 8:12 in the Morgan. From KHJ. Just got a call from Humble Harve. He said, Robert W., write on my brothers and sisters to always believe in God, love, and...
Stone Dax.
Getting it all out of my system, man. I'll be out of town before the memo's dry. That's God, Love, and Rock and Roll. Teagarden Van Winkle with Robert W. Good morning, 8:15 from KHJ. When important occasions... Ouch. When important... Don't you just wonder what I just did? When important occasions come up, birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, let your family and friends know how much you care. I just tripped over a stone. Or was that Humble Harve? Oh, it's Bill Wade. I thought I heard somebody snoring in the background. Far out. Remember them with American greetings cards from your nearby thrifty drug and discount store. Whatever you want to say, there's an American greeting card that expresses your sentiments exactly. So, to remember someone too doggone nice to forget, choose from the large selection of American... I was just kidding, Denise. He's not really here. You have to look. Just a line. Just kind of throw out and entertain the folks on the, having their oatmeal and grits. You can dig it. Remember someone too nice to forget, choose from the large selection of American greetings cards today at your nearby thrifty drug and discount store. I think it's the real Don Steele. Back there. He's in a coma. We just slap him around about 10 minutes to 3 every day. He comes to. You want to be in pictures? Color snapshots, that is? Sure you do. It's fun, and it's fun to take lots of color pictures. In fact, it's even better now with Thrifty Drug and Discount Store's great bonus photo idea, along with every regular print of 126, 127, 120, or 620 square negative. You can get a bonus wallet print. Vacation time may be coming to a close, but... any time of the year is the right time to take color pictures. And remember, Thrifty for all your color picture needs.
KHJ weather.
Los Angeles can expect sunny skies and continued warm temperatures with a Civic Center high of 90, 95 in the valley, 92 Orange County, light smog. Downtown, it's ridiculous. And here in Hollywood right now, it's 68 degrees.
Thrifty is a drug and discount store. And much, much more.
8:17 in the Morgan and the Spinners on KHJ. The Spinners, just like Wolfman Jack has on his boogaloo. Yeah.
All right, baby, all right.
And that's called It's a Shame. It's 8:19, Robert W. I agree. Good morning from KHJ.
Hankering for potato chips. They will talk back at you.
There's a brand new superhighway.
Bill Wade will be trying for a record-breaking get to work 2 days in a row on time. He'll be trying it at 9 this morning on KHJ. Bill, we wish you a lot of luck, man.
Just yesterday morning, there's just a few things coming my way this time around.
I've seen fire. and I've seen rain. Sweet Baby James Taylor, with Robert W. on KHJ. It's 8:24 in the Morgan. In case you're sitting downtown in a traffic jam contemplating where your tax dollars are going, the City Department of Public Works is in the process of moving a house through downtown Los Angeles in the morning traffic time. Right, man. Planning, and motorists are advised to use alternate routes around the area of West 6th Street at Flower, TFN. Either that, or you can make arrangements to move in the house.
Hey, fella, you know it's time to paint your house. Sunday, 11 to 5.
93 KHJ.
It was the summer of 1965, July to be exact, when the #1 song on the Boss 30 was by the Four Tops on the Motown side of I Just Can't Help Myself.
#1 then, and #1 now.